Building a $10,000 trading account might seem impossible, especially if you're starting small. But what if I told you guys there's a strategy that allows you to grow your account without over leveraging and without blowing up? In this video, I'm going to show you guys the exact roadmap to build your first $10,000 trading account by using prop firm funding and a smart compounding plan. And this method is going to help you scale faster while actually protecting your own capital. And if you guys do find this video helpful throughout, be sure to drop a little like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get right in. Most traders struggle to grow their accounts because they take the wrong approach. They either overtrade, risk too much, or try to actually flip their account. So the main mistakes are, because it's important to know this before we can dive in, is over leveraging on your small account. So new traders end up risking way too much per trade, thinking they can just double their account in a month. But that always, at some point, leads to blowing up this account, which is mistake number 2, no risk management or no compounding plan. Trading without a structured growth plan is like diving blindfolded. We need to think long term if we want to hit that first $10,000 in our personal account safely. And then mistake number 3 is not taking advantage of the tools we have, which is prop firms to scale. Instead of trading with your own money, why not get access to 50, 100,000 or even 150,000 plus or even more through funding firms? This will also allow you to scale much faster whilst you're building your personal account in the background. And I'm going to show you guys how to do both. So to build that personal account to 10,000, if you guys start with as little as 4,500, you're already in a great position. But instead of taking big risks, we're going to focus on growing this slowly and compounding it while also leveraging prop firm capital. So as you guys can see from the compound interest calculator here, I've kept this extremely realistic. So if you guys just target 2.5% a month, which is extremely realistic and sustainable, deposit $300 per month into that account, by the end of just 12 months, you guys will have $10,190, all by following very structured risk management and growing that account slowly. So whilst also growing that personal account in the background, I'm going to show you guys getting funded with a prop firm such as Top Step and trading a much larger account. So what I'd recommend to you guys is just start off small. Start off with a 50K challenge. Once you guys are funded, trade conservatively and focus on becoming consistent. And then what you guys want to do is use the profits from the funded account, withdraw that and put that into your personal trading account. And once you guys do have that $50,000 account, if you trade something like me, such as gold, you could literally just trade one contract, aim for like 20 to 30 to 50 ticks a week, which is extremely conservative. Again, that's going to give you anywhere from $200 to $300 to $500 a month. That compounded into the other calculations we did before can massively add up. So to actually make this work properly, we need a strategy with a good risk management plan. And that's what I'm going to give to you guys. So what you guys want to be doing is risking no more than 1 to 2% per trade. Focus on the 1 to 2s, the 1 to 3 risk to reward trades, and let your profits actually run. And be sure to trade high probability setups. Don't just keep chasing random trades. Trade the charts and trade your plan that you have proven works. So in my opinion, the best markets to trade this strategy is what you guys see me trade every single day. And that's by trading gold and copper. You guys can also trade something such as NASDAQ, or you could even be trading some currency futures as well. It's entirely up to you guys. But you want to trade something that gives you opportunities a good couple of times a week. Once you guys do start seeing the consistent returns, do not blow it all on fancy lifestyle expenses. Instead, this is what I did in the beginning. I would reinvest everything I made from prop firms and put that into scaling my personal account. And you guys could maybe focus on, withdrawing 30 to 50% of your prop firm profits and add it to your personal account to speed up that growth. And by month 12, you should have a very good mix of personal and funded profits to give you that capital to actually finally start trading bigger size. And at this point, your personal trading account is growing steadily, and you're also getting the withdrawals from the prop firms. You're no longer just hoping to grow your account. You actually have a real plan on how you're gonna do it. All right, so let me give you guys a realistic time frame. So between month 1 to 3, pass the funded challenge and start growing that small personal account to achieve 2.5% per month. Now, month 4 to 6, start withdrawing the prop firm profits to continue taking the money out to deposit that into your small personal account. And then month 7 and 9, your account should now be at least over $7,000 and make sure to continue compounding that. And then month 10 to 12, you should have by now hit that 10,000 total trading capital by following this very, very simple plan. So if we now follow that exact same funding firm process by month 6, that's when realistically you guys should be taking money out of your prop firm account. Now, you will probably do that quicker. I'm just giving you guys everything on the more conservative side. So whilst you're building up that funded account, you're building up the capital, the first 0 to 6 months, in that meantime, if you guys follow this plan where you start with around 4,500, you aim for 2.5% a month and deposit just $300. Well, by month 6 in your personal account, your balance will be $7,134. Now, after month 6, if this is when you guys start to pull out more from your funding firm, and let's say if we take that 7,000 that I just mentioned from before and we now compound that over the next 6 months, plus we deposit an extra $400 from our prop firm accounts, which is extremely realistic. By the final 12 months, you guys will actually have $12,745. So you've gone from, in the background, growing your small account with just 2.5% growth a month. By month 6, you'll be around 7,000. And then for the rest of the year, you deposit that little bit more. By the end of the year, you guys will have a personal capital trading balance of $12,000. Now that is absolutely fantastic and that is extremely realistic. And if you guys do end up trading with TopStep, you can actually have access to 5 express funded accounts. So you guys could get there a lot quicker. This is just me giving you guys an extremely realistic expectations of how you guys can grow your personal account with realistic goals whilst also taking advantage of prop firms such as TopStep. And in the beginning, that is how I was able to travel and trade. I had over 100,000 in prop firm capital, but I also started with a $5,000 personal account and I focused on growing that slowly and consistently, whilst every time I would make money from prop firms, I would put that into my personal account. And that's what I still do to these days. I still have my TopStep account and I will still use that to continue to build my personal capital. The main takeaway for this video for you guys is to make sure you're actually doing it realistically. Trying to full margin every trade, trying to flip your account is not going to work. That is a recipe for disaster. Someone on social media may have got lucky and done it once. You guys are here to become real, consistent, profitable traders. And this is exactly how you guys are gonna hit your first $10,000 personal trading account with extremely realistic expectations. So hopefully this video opens your guys' eyes into the world of possibilities when you think of long-term growth. I've given you guys extremely realistic figures and you can actually end up pulling out much more than this in TopStep. But if I gave it too unrealistic, people would say it's not realistic. This is extremely, extremely conservative. You guys can easily get to a point where you're pulling out a couple of hundred to a couple of thousand a month trading on something like TopStep. If you guys did enjoy this video, remember, drop a little like, subscribe, and go live here on YouTube for free every single day where I trade my TopStep funded accounts and show you guys the entire process. So be sure to stick around and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video. Trade safe and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.